Do. I'm Taty Roll. This is my show. You know I'm good. Hey guys, it's Taty Roll in the Living Flesh, and today you're watching a story time of my first day of high school. I recently told you guys that I am going to be starting high school, and I did on September 1st. And I also told you that I'm going to be doing a lot more videos where I give you advice, tell you some of my experiences. And this video has to do with my first day experience. Let's get started. Like I said, I started it on September 1st. But the day before, I was supposed to go to bed at 9 and take a shower at 9 and brush my teeth at 9. I had this whole plan figured out. And then I ended up going to bed at 11 because I was waiting for a video to upload, which was the previous video on my channel. Then the next morning, I woke up. I had like this weird creepy thought, you know how sometimes your mind just likes to bother you? Well, that's what happened. I got really scared to get up all of a sudden, and like my heart was beating and I was sweaty, and like I just had this clear image or vision of something in my head, and I was like, can you stop? And it just would not go away. I was supposed to do a get ready video with me. Get ready video with me.
Get ready video with me.
A get ready with me video. Because I was so scared, I forgot. And I just said, let's just do a story time instead. So fast forward, after I take a shower, brush my teeth, all that stuff, I'm putting on my bra, right? And then all of a sudden I hear like a knock at the door. And of course it's my mom. She's the only other one home because my dad went on vacation at the time for 2 days. When my mom opens the door, she will either knock, but she usually doesn't knock. She will literally stand 5 feet away from the door, I kid you not, and with her short flippant arm, she will slam the door open to try to catch you doing something. She knocks, surprisingly, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, because I'm trying to fix myself. She just comes in anyway, and I'm like, but I said, wait a minute. She's like, just wanted to check if you're getting ready, calm down. While I was getting ready, alright, so I have these dollar store acrylics. I did myself. They're not really even acrylics. I put those on the night before, and I don't know why I did that to myself because it was honestly so hard to operate. While I was getting ready, I guess I didn't put enough glue on or something. Like 2 of them fell off. And fast forward to when I am ready. I didn't know where my stop was exactly, so my mom needed to bring me there. She had her beehive hair on and an umbrella because she was still getting ready for work. We're rushing out of the house because I was supposed to start walking earlier at like 6:40, and it's about like 6:55 or something like that. Like it was getting close to crunch time. I'm over here sprinting. I don't even know exactly where my stop is, but I have an idea, so I'm sprinting to over there. Mind you, it's raining, it's muddy, and I have these new white Adidas, the all white ones with the black stripes. My mom's like, I think that's your bus because this bus goes down another street and like turns the corner from where I can see, and I think that's my bus, so I'm sprinting. I'm basically Bolt. Then while I'm running, I hear this loud bus zoom right past me, and that turned out to be my bus. So I'm running to it, I'm like, is this my bus? My mom is 8,000 feet behind me with her little umbrella, like, not saying anything, and I keep pointing to the bus. I'm like, is this my bus? Hello? Hello? And she's just like, with her little beehive hair, I'm like, can you please? On the bus where it has the signs of where it's going, and it said my school and another school, and I'm like confused because it said like a different place of where the school was. That was pretty crazy and really embarrassing at the same time. So being a mom, my mom blames me and she's like, you shoulda, coulda, woulda, blah, blah, blah. She ended up bringing me to school. In the car, I've been having this problem lately where my hands are actually peeling off. Like my fingers are gonna fall off by tomorrow. Like when your hands are really dry and like just a little bit of skin starts peeling off, and it goes away eventually. No, my whole entire hand is peeling off. So I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to bring my lotion with me. So, throughout the rest of the day, I had these crusty hands, and I'm trying to hide them, but I want people to see my fresh acrylics though. So then I get out of the car, I file in with all these kids near the doors, like there are 2 lines of kids, and they're just miserable. They all look dead inside. So we go inside the school. I'm standing over here with my green paper that's supposed to help me get my schedule. I don't know where Coolio is. We are going to the same school now. Basically, I had no trouble finding classes. I did not get lost we have a block schedule, so on odd and even days, I never got lost. It's not so wide as a school, it's more like tall. I have physical chemistry. I'm pretty sure I got all honors classes, by the way. I walk in, everybody's gathered at a table like some satanic
Get ready video with me.
Ritual or something. It was weird. The teacher tells me to grab a white piece of paper, but there are like 5 different white pieces of paper. In that class, I make a few acquaintances, but I still don't see Coolio. I see her, I rush to her table, and then we have to do like this weird group project, and then I picked up 2 new acquaintances. They're really nice. One of them I've been wanting to talk to for a while because they're in my creative writing class. Me and Coolio compare schedules together, and it turns out that we only have 1 regular honors classes together, and then our creative writing classes, and then one of them is like another subject, and then the other one is a different teacher. Next class is Spanish 1, and I kind of wanted to be in Spanish 2 because like I've told everybody I speak Spanish basically.
Get ready video with me.
I mean, I kind of think I'm gonna stick with it just because like they probably missed a couple things, and I mean, I like the class, I like the people in the class. Oh, and then this kid sitting in front of me was like passed out, and I'm like, is he okay? And then later on in the class, we had to do this activity group work. I was honored to work with no other than that made no sense. That made no sense. The girl who was from my physical chemistry class, and she was so great, Anna. And then this guy, Cameron, who has like really nice hair, like it's like flipped to the side. It was really nice. Then next is world history. So in world history, I meet this guy named Pete, and he becomes my acquaintance because he kept dropping like his pen, and like it kept popping and breaking all over the place, and we had like a couple good laughs about it. It was nice. Next we have lunch, and I think the freshmen had to have a lunch with upperclassmen, and you know when the lunch bell rings, you better run for your life. If you drop anything, it's gone. A lot of people trying to go down 1 flight of stairs. So like there were these people screaming in the lunchroom, and it was just kind of overwhelming. It was so loud. And then there's this guy on the mic who's like, sit down, well, you're not in 8th grade anymore, no running. Oh, so at lunch I met Coolio, we sat together. Then we had to go up and get our lunch, but we were the last section to be called. So literally I swear to you, this is not an exaggeration, before I get to sit down, I was literally about to go like this, and then they said it's over. They let some of us stay back and finish it. I stayed back, Coolio threw hers out and left. And everybody else is leaving, and then me and Cam are the only ones left there. So I'm like over here trying to shove my lunch into my mouth, and then it's dripping everywhere because we had like some burritos or whatever it was called. He's like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm like, okay, thank you. So that was pretty nice of him. So last class, creative writing class, the same kid who was being all extra in Spanish 1 was there, and he would not stop talking. Like, he kept saying, wait, what are we doing? Wait, what are we doing? Wait, what is this? What are we doing? And it was actually so annoying. Like, he was really problematic. Alright, so yeah, that was the end of my first day, and I'm going to just give you a quick summary of my second day. Had Algebra 1, great teacher. He's a snack, let me tell you. He's Canadian, so of course he is. Next class was English. Teacher's really cool. Talked to this girl that I wanted to talk to for a while. Other girl made another friend, acquaintance, made another acquaintance. Saw this girl who was supposed to text me. We met each other before we came to collab. She said she was going to text me, follow me on Instagram. That never happened. Walked in, she's like, oh, sorry, I didn't do that. She probably was never going to do it anyway. I met this girl who was really popular and was friends with Holly Leaf, and used to be really popular in her middle school. And then next, I had Intro to Tech. Intro to Tech was the best class ever. I did not have that class with Coolio. I didn't have English 1 with Coolio. I picked up 3 best friends. I really consider us best friends at this point. So I walk into the class, I see my girl Anna over there, and she's next to this other girl who's eating during English, but it was like the funniest thing. And then I see Pete, who was the one who kept dropping his pen from before. So I sit right in between Pete and Anna. And so basically that girl, let's call her Shelly. She's on, so the teacher is really letting us do whatever we want. She's really blabbering on, but nobody's listening to her. But she's on the computer. She's watching Rice Gum. This girl in front of me is watching Ellen. And so anyways, back to Shelly, who's watching Rice Gum. So I'm like, are you really watching Rice Gum right now? And then she's like, yeah. And I'm so good at telling stories. And she's like, I know the rap to one of his diss tracks. And so, you know, she's over here rapping, we're all like jamming to it, and Pete's looking at me like I'm crazy. Meanwhile, me and Pete like keep exchanging like these cool little conversations like, where did you go? What's your name? And it was cute, This computer wasn't working. I think Anna got bored of her computer. So then they started like having this weird typing race on my computer. Funniest thing. Like, we were the only ones cracking up. We were so loud. Shelly comes and joins in, and we're having the best of time. Shelly keeps snorting. We keep laughing even more. You had to be there. At the end of it, Pete's like, this is the best technology class I've ever had. And I'm like, at the end of the day, last class, creative writing class, the teacher, I'll tell you like the highlight of it. The teacher lets us listen to Spotify, Pandora, whatever music we want while we work. And so I'm showing Coolio this really nice song that I'm listening to. You know, I was jamming out. I was really like catching the good vibes. And then she presses next, and I scream, stop! In the middle of it. And, you know, of course, everybody else is quiet because that's just my luck. And then everybody looks back, and I'm like, so some advice that I give to you is, if you haven't gone to high school yet, your first day is coming up next week or something, or you already went to high school, don't know what you're doing, hey, let me just tell you something. Don't be afraid to talk to people. If you have to make up like a fake thing, like, do you need to borrow a pencil? Can I borrow a pencil? Like, to start a conversation, don't be afraid to do that. Or say, you know, hey, what's your name? I'm this. Don't be afraid. It's really not that bad. People, like 98% of the people probably feel the same way that you do. Yeah, that's my advice. I'd also say, make sure you're prepared and don't rely on anyone else but yourself. Also, get your work done as soon as you get it. I'm telling you, it will be the best decision you've ever made. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this week's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Musical.ly, add me on Snap, follow me on Instagram. All my names will be in the description, and hopefully I will get back on my grind with these videos, try to do my best. You know, high school's coming up, so high school started, and work's gonna get harder, so hopefully the weekends will do it. I'm thinking of the living flesh, saying quack quack, and get out there, do things, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Bye!